Alrighty, guys, how's it hanging? So, today we're going to do something a little different. Um, I'm currently taking a character design course on the New Masters Academy. And what we're going to do today is we're actually going to do some homework. Um, Essentially, here, hang on, let me actually. There we go. So, basically, what we're going to do today is we're going to study. The assignment is essentially this: study three characters from three shows or creative media, I guess, that you want to draw or want to be able to draw. Not necessarily the characters, but more of that style that you want to be able to draw. And so I picked three franchises, I guess, that I want to be able to draw. The kind of style I want to. Well, I don't necessarily want to have a style, but I do want to be able to understand these characters better. And this is kind of the style I want to go for. If I were to ever, get a style. Obviously, artistic style is something that you get over the years as you learn and as you grow as an artist. You develop your own style, and it's a natural process. It's how your brain works. Essentially, you find connections and all that. I'm not going to get into all that, but essentially, I picked Wolfwalkers. Cartoon Saloon's always been one of my favorite animation studios, and ever since like The Secret of Kills, I loved their work. They have some of the best shape language. I really love like how they draw people and use shapes to push narrative and characters, and it's really cool. So I picked Wolfwalkers because it's the newest Cartoon Saloon. I don't think it's necessarily the strongest in terms of shape language. It is, that, but I think Secret of Kells is honestly a little bit stronger in terms of shape language because everything's very flat and it's very apparent, like the shapes they're using. But in this, I wanted to challenge myself because Robin over here, the thing I noticed, and I started working on this last night, but essentially this is what we're going to be doing, is breaking down these characters, understanding what they're made of, and the different anatomical, I guess, aspects of their character designs. And then what we're going to do is we're going to design our own character that'll fit into that world. It's an interesting thing, but I've made some observations here. Like, for instance, her anatomy is basically a lot of straights and curves. So in animation, straights and curves is basically where here we go. One section is straight, and then the other is curved. This basically means that, like, if you were to do, this is a horrible pelvis. Okay, here, hang on. Let's try and fix that just a bit. But basically, it's to signify musculature. It's to signify the muscles in like your legs, your calf, your whatever the meat is below your calf. And basically it's supposed to represent that. And then the straight part is basically your bones, your tibias, or I think it's fibia. I don't know. I'm not good with the bone names. I've trying to learn them, but I'm not very good at it. But anyway, Wolfwalkers is the first one I want to do, and then I really need to put those together in a layer, but I don't have a third character because I could only find the character sheets for Mabe and Robin, and I'm like, okay, I need more. So I actually own the art of books for Wolfwalkers, so I'm gonna actually flip through that. I wish I'd thought ahead and brought a camera to show that, but oh well. The next one I want to do is Dragon Prince. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. These are the same guys that did that. And I especially love the, not necessarily Callum's design. I mean, he's, just a dude. But I loved the high fantasy aspect, like Rayla. Rayla's design I love, and I love Nyx, the harpy. I love that fanciful aspect and the mythology behind it. I just picked Callum because, like, I don't know. It was either Callum or his younger brother, which his younger brother does have neat hair, but like I decided to go with Callum just because, like, I like Callum. He's cool. And then the last one I chose is actually a very old franchise called Witch. You might have heard me talk about this, maybe. But Witch is basically a Italian comic series from the early 2000s, and I loved it as a kid. And it stuck with me how I can't think of his name, but he's the guy that draws all these characters. How he designed them, and plus I love that anime aesthetic. I'm a sucker for that. But this one I think is going to be the hardest because it's very anatomically correct. They exaggerate a few things, like the eyes and stuff. They've got huge eyes, right? They've got huge eyes and like big faces. But like, for instance, I can't think of her name. I think it's Sam. I think. It's been a bit since I've read the comics, but she's very elongated. She's very soft, round shapes. Will is very standard. She's got a pointed chin though. So maybe we could say she's square. I don't know. She's very pointy. She's got a very, very pointy face. And then she's also very round. Tranny, I think's her name. I think it's her name. And that's Hey Lynn, I think. Again, it's been a minute since I've watched or read the show, so I don't quite remember. Okay, so let's go ahead, work on Robin. And let's see what other observations I can make about her character. And I don't know how entertaining this will be. This probably won't be very entertaining, but you might learn something. So I mean, hey, if you want to stick around for that, yay. I don't have my chats pulled up. Give me a sec. Hey there, Piano. How you doing? Eva, what's up? Let's go ahead and turn up the music again, because I'm gonna be sitting here thinking. Move that over here. All right. Let's see. Ah! It's hard to tell how many fingers they frickin' have because they're so pixelated. Okay, hang on. I got an idea. Let me grab the book. Because I think there's a section on hands in it that I can reference. Just to see. Hey there, Cartoons. How's it going, dude? Welcome to the chill stream, where we stream chill things only. No scary stuff ever. Haha. Oh man, Wolfwalkers is such a cool concept art book. Oh my gosh, I love it. There you go. Here's ASMR, right? That's how this thing works, right? Book ASMR. Just imagine a book full of wonderful drawings. Fun fact, did you know Robin was originally going to be a boy? And then they changed it to a chick. Which, hey, I'm cool with. Still a good movie. Okay. So Robin's dad might be a good option. He's very square. Might do Robin's dad. Well, he's more... I guess he's more triangular, isn't he? I mean, he's got... I don't know, in his guard outfit, he's very squared off. Which, granted, that's a motif in the movie for the structure and stability of city life versus the wild nature of the forest. So they made a lot of square characters in the town, and then, yep. There it goes. They made a lot of square characters in the town, and squares in the town to represent that. It's always fun studying movies and art. Are there no sections on hands? That's not prim and proper. Oh man, do they have the early concept art from Aaron Blaise? I doubt it. But that would be really cool. I wonder if I could do the wolves forms of Maeve and Robin and hopefully get away with that. I doubt it, because technically it's the same character, but they're different character designs, so I mean, technically I win. There is, like, no section on hands. I lied to myself. Which, okay, that's fine. I will have to, I guess, look really, really heckin' close. Okay, where's the character sheets? I know there's character sheets in this book. You've got the storyboards. Where the heck's the character sheets? Let's see, characters, page 45. Okay, or would it be an animation? No, because animation's only talking about the wolf vision, which is a fantastic thing to behold. Like, man, the stuff they did. Ugh, the movie's so good. How am I doing, Eva? Not too bad, Eva. How are you doing? As I grind my glasses against my mic. Like I said, wonderful ASMR, guys. It's just great. I'm good at the whole ASMR thing, right? I know what I'm doing. Okay, this lineup is about as close as I'm gonna get. Okay, let's see. They actually look like they do have 5 fingers. Ow. Yep. Okay, they got 5. I just want to make sure. Just had to make sure they had 5 fingies, because I wasn't sure if they had 4. Because I didn't look at it. Aw, man, and my Apple TV's expired, isn't it? So I can't watch Wolfwalkers anymore. Why are you not on Blu-ray yet? Oh well. Is there anything else I can notice about her hands while I'm at it? Ah, no, stop it. No, they're simplified, but they're very... That's the weird thing about Cartoon Saloon, is they're very simplified, but they're also very anatomically correct. Except for their waist. I don't know what the heck's going on with their waists. Because, like... Look at that. It's like... long leg for days. And trust me, I didn't just, like, make that up. That's legit how they draw them. I just enhanced it so I could see it better. Which, speaking of, hang on, let me... turn this down to about 50. Oh, that's not even the right layer. Huh. Where's Maeve at? Oh, there she is. Oh, I'm sorry, Eva. Hope you're getting better. Okay. My foot's falling asleep. Okay. It almost looks like they don't give her much musculature at all. Because see, here's her feet. Essentially, this must be her waist. And then here's her... Granted, I could be wrong on that, but like that's what it appears. Doesn't appear like they've given her any muscle definition. Which is interesting. lord, that looks weird. That looks so weird. Why does it look like that? Oh gosh. Is her waist that high? I don't think it is. She's a very short character. Like, I know we're like 90% leg, but like... That can't be right. Hang on. Because I know Robin's technically taller. Like, Robin's much taller than Maeve. Oh, if I can freaking open this book. Ah! That can't be right. Hey, where are you? Where are you, Maeve? I've got so many concept sketches of Robin, but like, no character lineups. It's fine. I don't need your character lineups. I'll figure it out on my own, I guess. It just would be frickin' nice. Okay, we're getting close to Mib. Yep. Okay, here we go. Here's early concept work for Maeve. Now, where the heck... It's funny how, like, Maeve went through so many iterations. Some of them downright creepy. Not gonna lie. Maeve is very creepy early on. Because they kind of went... At first they went more of like a forest, like nymph sort of route with Maeve. And it just, it was screwy. Okay. I've got a turnaround of Maeve at least. But this doesn't answer my question of like, she can't be that big. This can't be. So another sketch of her. Ah, here we go. Okay, so we've got one of them interacting. Where I can kind of see her torso in the sketch underneath. Yeah, she's just torso, dude. That's weird. Okay, well, here, you know what? Let's try and get a picture so I can paint over this. Such expressive line work. Oh my gosh, it's just so good. Let's cut my thumb out of there. Okay, then let me just double check, make sure there's not another another picture of Miv. I think this is Miv's mom. It looks like it. Yeah, this is all Miv's mom. Mole. Mole and Miv. Alright. I would close that book again. Okay. Poggers, here we go. Okay. Of course, I got that. Dunk. I was like, could I actually make it, like, bigger so I can actually, like, see where I'm putting this thing? Shrinky dink down, shrinky dink down. Dunk. Okay. So let's see, according to this at least... Shove this down here. Get on that layer. Looks like she's just... Okay, I think it's this right here. That right there. Like, essentially what it is it's just this. Attached to two little legs. It's like almost like an egg shape, I guess. And you've got her legs down here. How are you not... What? There it goes. I was gonna say, why is my palette not working? Hey, Scarlet, how's it going? Didn't even notice you came in, bud. I hope I'm doing this on the right... Okay. I was like, I really hope I'm doing this on the right layer. Because that would be a tragedy if I wasn't. Okay. Oh, nice, Scarlett. It's awesome that you're taking care of your mom. Good on you, mate. So basically, Scarlett. Sorry about that. Um, I have a character design homework that I have to do, where we are taking 3 shows or 3 creative mediums, because I'm kind of stretching it with a comic book. But it also had a TV show, so it technically works, but I'm not studying the TV show because I didn't like that art style. But, anyway, basically we are sitting here studying a... Where the heck's my mouth? Okay. We're basically studying characters, trying to understand them, understand the shapes they're made of, and all that. And then what we have to do is we have to, once we break those down, we then have to make our own character, using the design insights we learned from studying them. We have to make a character that fits in that world, that adheres to the art style and character stylizations of that world. So basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm sitting here. We've got we have to do 3 characters. I think I'm gonna try and cheat and just do Maeve as a wolf because I really like her design. That or Robin as a wolf. I don't know which. Technically, they're the same character. We have to do 3 different characters, but like the only other one's like Robin's dad, who's very square. And it's like, okay, I'd just be repeating myself with the squareness of Robin, but I mean, you could still do it. But anyway, so I've got Wolfwalkers as my first one, and then Dragon Prince is going to be the second, and then the third is going to be Witch, which is a early 2000s comic from Italy. The artist that does it is someone I've always looked up to, even as a kid. I loved his style. But the problem is it's very anatomically correct, but also exaggerated. And I'm like, oh gosh, that looks hard. Because I originally I was working on this one last night. While I was getting all my references, I was like, well, I might as well just, do some observations. And I looked at him, I was like, oh gosh, this is all like he does anatomy studies on his Patreon, and I subscribed to his Patreon for a bit, and I learned a lot about how he does his characters. But it's still kind of one of those things where it's like, oh gosh, that and like Italian artists, they're just on a different plane of existence, dude. Like, I just don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. It's terrifying. But that's why we're working on Wolfwalkers first, mainly because I can understand their shape language a lot better than that one, and so it won't take me nearly as long. Hopefully, if I'll stop making notes and finding new things, I'll actually get to do some drawing. So Wolfwalkers comes from Cartoon Saloon. They're a Irish animation studio based in Kilkenny. They did stuff like Song of the Sea, Secret of Kells, and they're known for their very storybook inspired visuals. I'd say Secret of Kells is probably like the hardest they go into it. Although I don't know, I would say Wolfwalkers also comes pretty second. Song of the Sea, I would say probably doesn't go towards the storybook aspect as much. The backgrounds definitely do, but they're very much known for their storybook aesthetic. And then Dragon Prince is actually a Netflix series. It's actually in 3D, which I thought would be an interesting style to tackle, since it's in 3D. But granted, they have all the characters in 2D first. But the reason I wanted to do Dragon Prince is not only for its stylistic choice. The guys who made Avatar also made it, and I love their stuff. But it's also because I love the fantasy aspects. I'm a huge fantasy guy. I love fantasy and magic and junk like that. And so like Rayla's design is one I love. I love Rayla's design. They're using, before I watched Dragon Prince, I didn't really think about having kind of mixing what's it called? What's the D&D race? Tieflings. I didn't think of mixing tiefling design with elf designs. So you get like the horns on Rayla, who's a moon shadow elf. And then on Nyx, you have like these huge, beautiful wings, but they're not like where wings normally would be. They're on her like hip, kind of thing. And it's really interesting to see. Like I think that's a great design choice to have them not where you typically think of wings, because normally when you think of someone with wings, you either think they're sprouting out of their back or they're like draped over their like ulna radius and like arms essentially, and like they flap their arms to fly. But with Nyx, her arms are completely separate, and it's really cool to see. But yeah, I chose Callum also for his third option because I didn't have anybody else to choose, and I didn't want to do another Moon Shadow Elf. I could do one of the Lava Elves, I guess. I do have the concept art book. I could do that. But yeah. And then I chose Witch because, like I said, it's been a big part of my life for the longest time. I loved it ever since I was a little kid. It's what inspired me. But I also love like pixies, fairies, and all that, and fae. And so like, I don't know, the unique aspect of like having, especially their wing designs. I think that you can do a lot with how their wings like fall on their bodies. And just the unique silhouettes they give off is really fun. Plus, if it'd be nice if I could have a style like this, because this would be kind of what I would be shooting for if I was going to get a style, or if I wanted to have a style. But I don't know if I necessarily want to have my own art style, because, like, the problem with going into animation as a career is you're jumping around different places and different studios, and so you don't... They kind of want you to be flexible and want you to be able to draw whatever they need you to draw without stylizing sometimes. Sometimes you have to be on model. And so, like... I don't know. If that's kind of why I don't like look for a style. Like, I'm not like actively pursuing trying to find my own style and stuff. I'm just I think it'll come to me. I think that honestly I'll gain my own aesthetic because I can feel it. I can feel it coming. That's really cool to do, the kneecaps. I can feel it coming. You know, I can feel myself getting more and more into a style. And I don't know. I think it'll happen one day, but it's not something I'm pursuing. And I think that's a lot of what young artists need to think about. Is it's like, don't pursue an art style, because you'll find it naturally through just drawing, through doing a lot of art. You'll find your artistic style, and also studying stuff you love. Like, I do a lot of like fan art of characters. I think the last one I did was like I did a watercolor painting of Hilda, just because I wanted to be like, okay, can I... Like, the reason wasn't to draw Hilda. The reason was, like, I wanted to see if I could do that's a cool gesture line. I wanted to see if I could match colors, if I could, like, observe something that's not necessarily on a screen, and could recreate the colors. Because I'm going on a painting trip. Well, okay, it's a vacation, but I'm calling it a painting trip because I'm gonna paint like there's no tomorrow. I'm so excited. But I'm going on a vacation in September, and I've been trying to get better at watercolor, because I want to sit there and draw and paint a watercolor piece every day for like the week or whatever we're there. But and I might draw, like, my goal is to, I've got this sketchbook. I want to fill the sketchbook. I don't know if I can do it, because that's going to be a lot of, but I want to try. I want to push myself in that regard. But, I really want to enjoy myself and have fun. And that's kind of what I've been doing. Of course, Eva. What you want to ask me? Go ahead and ask me. Okay, so kind of just goes like this. And down, right? Yeah. What do you do when you don't feel self-confident of your art? Well, what do you, I guess, I mean, Eva, I'll be honest. I've never been the most confident person. The persona I put on YouTube is very different from how I act in real life. I'm very quiet, very shy. I don't do a lot of talking. But YouTube helped me get out of my shell, and it made me kind of the person I am today. This is how I am when I interact with other people. I'm very loud and very, very, goofy and silly. But I wasn't always like that. And I'll admit, when I first started art, yeah, I was afraid. Well, okay, I wasn't necessarily afraid, but I didn't want to tackle certain subjects, like anatomy or character design. I was always just like, okay, I'm not ready for that. I'm not confident in my skills. But the thing I realized was the reason I started art was because I wanted to create, and I didn't want, okay. Let me back up a little bit. So when I was in high school, I loved photography. It was something I had... Hang on. Sorry about that. Had to cough. So when I started, when I was doing photography in high school, I loved it. I loved the creative aspect. I loved composing a shot, and I loved the idea of making something. The problem I had was usually the ideas that came in my head were too ambitious to pull off. I remember one where we were given a prompt. It was red. And, I had this idea of, this chick laying in a field of a billion rose petals. And, just having, I think it was, I wanted to have her in a black dress or something like that. And I couldn't do it. I didn't have any money. I didn't have a model. And it frustrated me. And that's why I stopped doing photography, because I was like, I can't do the ideas that I want to do. And so that's when I started drawing, and that's when I started doing more creative stuff. And I didn't pick up the pencil again until I was 26, and I'm almost 30 now. And when I first started, I only did graphite. I didn't mess with color or anything like that. I was just learning, really studying art hard. And I think my art teacher put it best. In art, there is nothing you cannot fix, that you cannot redo, that you cannot work with, or that you can't just paint over. And it took me a while to figure that out and really understand that. For instance, I'm working on an acrylic piece downstairs in my office. And before, I was frustrated with acrylic. I didn't understand it. And it took me until recently, this year, actually, when I started working on that piece, to understand that, like, acrylic is very opaque. It's very thick. And if you make a mistake on acrylic, you can just paint over it. Let it dry and then just slap some color onto it, and there you go. It's like it never happened. And then you just fix whatever you were trying to fix, and then there you go. And not every medium's like that. Watercolor in particular, I still have a hard time with. But the fun thing about that is it's just water. You just reactivate it with, you take your brush, put a little water in it, and just slap it onto the paper, and as long as you get it before it dries, it's easy to get off. And then you just paint over it. Or you use gouache, which is opaque, like acrylic, where it goes on and it's like it never happened. It's like whiteout. And but you can also take gouache and add water to it to make it more transparent. So there's a lot of things that, even if you're not confident in your skills, if you try, if you just draw, regardless of how it turns out, you learn. It's like, I don't know how this is going to turn out. This is probably going to be bad. I don't care. You know why? Because I'm learning. And that's the most fun thing about art is something you devote your life to. If you want to go into the artistic field. If you want to do it as a hobby, then, I mean, hey, just devote as much of your life as you want to it. But for me, like, and this took me a while to figure out, like, I want to say when I was 28, last year, I guess, technically, during lockdown and stuff, I really did some soul searching, and I thought, I was like, art is something I'd, like, because I always feel like I'm running out of time. This was a big thing about, like, my anxiety for me when I first started art. I was starting it so late in life. I felt like, you know, I'm already 26. I don't have a lot of time to devote to getting a career left. I need to get it done. I need to excel now. I need to shoot like a rocket and get it done. And that caused me a lot of pain and anxiety about it, because, like, I wasn't doing good enough fast enough. I wasn't making professional stuff fast enough. I wanted it now. And the thing I learned is art is something I'm going to be doing for my entire life. I'm never going to be quote unquote good enough. I'm always going to want to be better. And I'm always going to want to seek out how to be better at my art. Yeah, one day I'll be, like, able to draw Maeve or Robin and it'll look great, I guess. But to me, then I'll be like, okay, let's take it up a notch. Let's see how much I can make this better, you know, and stuff like that. So, Eva, I guess the roundabout way of answering your question is this. I would say if you're not confident in your skills, do them. Do what you're not confident in. I'm not confident in portraits. I'm not very good at realistic portraits. I'm not. It's not something I'm good at, but I draw them every so often when I get the chance. Like, here, actually, I think I've got, yeah, here we go. I did a couple. I don't think this one's actually done, is it? It is. So I did a couple of these, and, like, yeah, that's not right, like, at all. Like, the neck's too thick, and stuff like that. And then this one I think is actually, it's fine. The proportions are a little weird, and the nose is a little weird, but I'm learning, you know? And, like, that's the thing you gotta just do. You just gotta do it. This one, for instance, my friend bugged me enough to want to draw a Dungeons and Dragons character that I've been thinking about for a while. And I can't draw furries. I don't draw anthropomorphic very well. And I don't draw foxes at all, ever. But I'm learning. I'm actually gonna try and mess with that a little bit more. To try and get it right. But like that's the thing is you take what you're weak at and you work on it. Like that's why I've decided to take a character design course is because I wanted to get better at character design, not necessarily to pursue as a career. I don't think I could be a very good character designer. Maybe one day, but my passion's always been in storytelling, and I want to be a storyboarder so that way I can tell stories using drawings in like that's the neat thing about storyboards is you're basically the cameraman in an animated movie, and that kind of blows my mind to think about because like 2D animation in general blows my mind. When someone takes a piece of paper, draws like a circle, then draws circle, 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 and it starts bouncing when they flip it, that blows my freaking mind, you know? But anyway, I guess long story short, just keep working at it. I think I went on on just a few tangents there, but just keep working at it, Eva. You'll get there. Study a little bit, and like when people ask what do you do with art block, like I sit there and I say you study. You sit there and like, okay, I don't know what to draw. I just want to draw like a key. Let's say a key. Okay, I took a reference of a key. I drew the key. Awesome. Now I'm going to draw that key again. But I'm going to not look at the reference and I'm going to turn it. Okay. Now I'm going to take that key and I'm going to add on to it. I'm going to make a world, an underwater world. How would this key work in an underwater world? Would it be like something like Atlantis, for instance? How would a key work in Atlantis when it's underwater and like they're using a lot of like biotech and stuff like that to stay alive? How would you draw that key? You know? And then I just keep working on that. And then like I'm sitting there and like, well, okay, fine. If this key, you know, for this key to work, how do the people look? Like how do the people of let's continue with Atlantis here. How would Atlanteans look to use this key? Well, okay, do they have fins? Okay, how does that work with the key? Does the key like I don't know, insert into their like attach to their skin? Like, okay, fine. Is it like a crab? Could it be a crab key? A crab that's like got like a retractable little prong that goes in? Stuff like that, you know? School. Yeah, no problem, Eva. Like, and that's the other thing is like yesterday I was driving around and I heard a song because I like to listen to like I guess kind of Celtic instruments a lot. So like I was listening to a hurdy-gurdy, which is a big huge like instrument, and it makes these beautiful sound. Oh my gosh, I love hurdy-gurdies. But I was listening to it, and they had used a wooden flute in the song with the hurdy-gurdy, and then also some bird song and like forest noise, and that triggered something in my brain to be like, huh. What if like a fae or like a fairy or an elf was sitting on a log, sun's beaming down on them, it's a nice sunny day, it's peeking through the trees, and like they're sitting on a stump or a toadstool if they're a fairy, and they're playing a flute. Could I draw that? You know? And then I was like, well, what medium would I use? Ooh, maybe acrylic, watercolor, oils? Ooh, I haven't done oils. Digitally? Ooh, I'm not very good at digital art yet. Maybe that, you know, and that just got my brain thinking, you know? So I'd say like everyday life's going to inspire you because you're a creative person, you know? I think everyone's creative in some way, shape, or form. And that's the kind of the beautiful thing about life is like, you know, regardless if you think you're an artist, you're an artist, you know? It doesn't matter if you're good, bad, or whatever. Like, as long as you're working on it and having fun, that's the important thing. No, you're fine, Scarlett. Let's see. I feel like I need to move my mic back because I keep hitting it. Did I write very small feet? Yeah, I did. Yeah, legs taper, very small feet. Okay. Let's see. Hood, straights and curves. Let's see. Yeah, I agree with that, Mixed. I definitely agree with that. Plus, I don't know. I think like learning in general is just fun. I don't know. I think that's why like, and it's probably a problem, but like I think that's why I'm never gonna retire. Just because like I don't want to stop learning. I don't want to stop doing things. I never like that's one thing I've never understood, and maybe I'll understand when I'm older. But like I don't understand why you want to ever stop. Like stop doing. You know. I get the whole like you want to rest type thing, but I don't know. To me, like I can't do that. It's gonna bug me if I do. Oh, thank you, Eva. I appreciate that. That's sweet of you. Yeah, Mixed has a couple of pieces in there that he's working on. Yeah, that's the best way I can put it, Mix. That's a great way to look at it. Let's see. Did she put on her? Okay, hang on. Let me double check something real quick. Okay, yeah, she did. Okay, so she wants the through line. Okay. Easy enough to do. For that. Okay, I think I've got enough info to at least give a go. Okay. Now comes the tricky part. And she doesn't want color, she just wants line work, so I don't have to worry about making lines. The heck? Did I make a new layer? Do what? Why did I do that? Okay, let's go ahead and group these all together so that way I can get rid of them when I need to. Alright, Eva. Later. Hope you get better soon. You're darn right, mixed scales, because whips are important. Whips are beautiful. Although it is kind of small. Why is it small? I want to showcase that big, beautiful whip. Gets a little better. Still illegible, but hey, you know what? It's fine. Okay, so what was the assignment was to do? I've got way too much art. Okay. Where's my screenshots? I can't go too far up because I'm like, I don't want to showcase spoiler stuff for stuff that I'm planning. Did I not take screenshots? No, I did take screenshots. Where the heck are my screenshots? Are they up top? Oh no. They're above the spoiler stuff. I can't go further. Frick. Oh wait, hang on. It's on the webpage. I'm a dummy. Assignment. Well, you know, if like I guess let's open that up. Okay. You got a black screen? I mean, I could do a black screen. Okay. JPEG format, 7 megabytes. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for, but hey, good on ya. Okay. Okay, so technically I don't have a third character because I have to have 3 characters. But this movie only has like, well, okay, the movie has like more than 2 characters. But like, come on. Okay, hang on, I gotta find a third character real quick. Actually, can I put this? I can put my pen on the dang mic arm. That's brilliant. Hopefully it doesn't fall. That's one thing I like about the Apple Pencil is like it's magnetic, so I can just throw it random places. I do that so often, and then I forget where it is, and I'm like, where the heck is my pencil? This is why you don't give me magnets. Okay. Ooh, I could do. Ooh. I could be a cheeky little bastard and sit there and. Where is Mib's mom as a wolf? I can do that one, because technically it's a different character, but then I get to draw a wolf, and I'm happy. So I was like, I want to draw one of the wolves, but like, I love Robin's wolf form the best. Although I do like Mib's. Mib's is pretty cute. But then the problem is frickin' finding a dang. I don't know if they have any. Well, no, they do. Oh. Ah, no. And see, the other thing is, I can reference the other village children, because I've got the art book, and I can sit here and just look through all the beautiful art and be like, oh, I'm just going to use that. Fun fact, did you know Mabe actually started out with blue hair? Instead of orange? Okay, now where the heck are the wolves? Where are the wolves? There are the wolves. Okay. Man, just look at all these studies. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. So what are they saying no to? Because, like, they have this note here. Oh, wait, I can actually show you guys. Hang on, I've got a camera! Oh, man, whoa, this is trippy. I forgot. You know, you forget your iPad has a camera. Okay, let me see if I can even get this through. Hang on, Alexa, turn on my lights. There it goes. Okay. Oh gosh, now there's reflections I have to worry about. No, they haven't had any Blu-ray releases. But see, look, like... Oh gosh. This is so awkward. But see, look, they're saying no to this, but yes to this. As far as I can tell, they're using the same shapes. So what's different? Is it maybe the red's the no? This is kind of cool that I can sit here and do this. Oh, see, there's Robin. Oh, look at these rough boards! Look at them rough boards, boys! Ah! I love it! Let's see, and there's that. Mib as a wolf. Did they not have... Okay, that's Bill. Maul, here we go. There's Maul. Okay, so... Looks like... Oh gosh. Okay, so it looks like it's just circle. Then the tapers? Ooh. Ooh, fancy. But yeah, here, let me go back a minute. Here, if I can find Mib's page, I can show you that she was originally blue-haired. Yeah, here we go. This is what I mean when I say that it's... Wolfwalker started out creepy. And then it got all cute. But no, it started out freaking creepy, bud. Yeah, these are all initials of Mib. It's just neat. Just neat. Okay. I completely forgot the iPad has a camera. That's how much I use the camera. Sadly, they don't have a Blu-ray release, and I don't think they ever will until it gets off of Apple. But I don't know if it ever will. Because, like, Cartoon Saloon's kind of a tiny studio, so I don't know. But I want it to have a Blu-ray release so I can watch it without having to pay $5 a month! Okay. See, the one problem I have is they give a lot more space to, like, Robin as a wolf. Whereas, like, Mib and Maul only get, like, 1 page each. Oh, I guess so does Bill. So, I mean, I guess that's just how that is. But, okay. Also, she's a big heckin' wolf, dude. I mean, I get it. You know, it's... I would have rather... If Apple was the ones that sat there and gave them money to make Wolfwalkers, I'd rather have Wolfwalkers than no Wolfwalkers. You know? So it's like, if the exclusivity thing, as much as it pains me sometimes to sit there and be like, great, I have to pay $5 a month to watch Wolfwalkers, I can't just buy it, then fine. You know, if that's a sacrifice I have to make to sit there and enjoy a fantastic movie, fine. I'm not gonna be happy, but fine. But it's just like, I'd rather it exist than not exist, you know? Because that's the thing, is like, with animation, you kind of have to find a happy medium between running a business and making art. Actually, I wonder, because I imagine that Wolfwalkers has an exclusivity deal, so I'm wondering when that runs out. That are like, the least they could do is put it on the freaking store. Like, they could just Apple, you are a $1 billion company. Put Wolfwalkers on the dang Apple store so I can buy it. I'll pay any amount of money. I just want it. Ooh, they have books. Ew. Sorry, now I'm stuck looking at freaking Wolfwalker books because I've got the graphic novel, which I don't really need. What's this one? What is a Wolfwalker? Isn't it? Okay, this is just stuff from the show. Or not movie. Yeah, so that's just... What's this one? She Will Help. I've never heard of this. A Wolfwalker story. Oh, it's a young reader's thing. Yeah, okay. Oh, interesting. They made like a... It looks like a chapter book for each little, like... Each scene in the movie? That's interesting for young readers. Huh. Go fig. Alright, anyway. Yeah, that's also a problem. Is like... And gaming's gonna get to this point, some point in the future, and I think it's encroaching very, very fast. But eventually, we're just not going to own anything. Technically, we don't own anything now. Like, we're basically, we buy a license for a game, and then, like, they can just take it away at any time. It's not like we own it. Granted, if they did that, there'd be a lot of legal problems, and, like, people would fight in court. But, like, that's the thing. Like, we don't... Like, if you read the end-user license agreements on a lot of your games, you don't own it. Like, even if you bought it, you still don't own it. And, like, that's... I don't know. I don't like it. Like, Centaur World, you know? I love Centaur World, but it may probably never come out on Blu-ray. So I'll never technically own it. And if Netflix ever gets bought out or Netflix ceases to exist, that's just going to be gone. Along with She-Ra, the new He-Man, To the Moon, like all these properties and stuff. And granted, Netflix probably isn't going to go anywhere, but they could get bought out. And then what happens, you know? I don't know. It's just, to me, it's like, I don't know. I get so, like, sad about the idea of, like, losing art. Because, like, artists be dying every day. And it's like, you know, when all's said and done... I actually take a picture real quick. Okay, hang on. No, I just need... Can you move up a little bit? Now, if only I had a third arm to sit here and take this picture. To hit the button. Okay. Man, I really need more, like, desk space. Okay. Picture. I don't think any of that's going to help me. It's a little too loose. But what I could do is click on alright. That way I can form a reference of like what to compare them to. Man, even as a wolf, she's freaking long. Look at her. Gosh dang, Robin. What's with your dang legs, bud? Oh man, I love these expressions. Just... My father will... What's that say? Toil? I can't read that handwriting. But I don't like how smug she's acting. I don't like smug Wolf Robin. Oh, did you? Let's see. Hey! Really? What you been uploading, dude? Oh gosh, there's so much work. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna close this. I've got the pictures, so I don't... Oh gosh, everything's moving. Okay. Freaking dust everywhere, man. I need to like get a duster on this keyboard. Oh really? Nice. Yeah, I think. Hang on. Because don't you post on my on the Spotlight whenever you upload something? Oh no, that's Anime Ghost. I could have sworn you did. I guess not. Huh. Hang on, let me scroogle. Oh, dude, it pulls up. That's so funny. I looked up your name, it pulls up a Frazetta. That's great. The Death Dealer. Man, don't search that. That's... That's troubling. Looks up MLP Death Dealer and oh gosh. Sidam. I wish I didn't do that. Because like my phone autocorrected to where it put Death Dealer as 2 words and I'm like, oh no. I ever read a fanfic? I've read a few. I don't normally. I've read Fallout Equestria's Pink Eyes. I've read Fallout Equestria proper. I've got like this big freaking book of like a couple of the Fallout Equestria series. And they're pretty good. Ugh. For the most part, they're pretty good. Awesome, dude. I love how Steam makes a Steam chat thing. Are you kidding me? I have to log. Yeah, I love how Steam has like a chat, and then they just keep the chat in the old app for whatever reason. Okay. Nice, dude. You have been uploading a lot. Good on you, mate. Okay. So now, oh gosh, these pictures are horrible! Oh well, the important thing is I have got her. Oh gosh, so now I have to figure out how to actually freaking break her down. Because she's a lot easier in human form than she is in wolf form. Let's see. Just look at those legs. Look at them. Gangly, like, gangly wolf. Jeez. Like, see, this is how I've always broken down animals in general. Is like basically just this. Ah, no! Why? Why did I do it? Why? Dag nabbit. I diddly did it. Fudge. Okay, well, oh well. Just have to undo. There we go. Fixed. See, it's all better. Don't worry about it. Did I make a new layer? Okay, I made a new layer. Whew! For a minute I was like, wait, did I learn anything? Interesting, a strike witches thing. I haven't heard that name in a bit. Oh gosh, I can't see. I'll turn that back up. I can't see it. Let's see, also, when do I have to go to work? Probably should know that before I sit here. Okay, we're good. We're fine. I'm gonna be up all night, aren't I? Fudge. This is gonna take a while. Oops. Oh no, I know what Strike Witches is. I watched it like I think I only watched like one episode of it and then I dipped. Was not for me. One thing I hate about the palette on Procreate is the fact that, like, no matter where you tap, you're gonna make like a billion different colors. And I'm like, no, I just want frickin', I just want that the color I had. Interesting. Hold up, is that true? Looks like it. Interesting. Fascinating. No, that can't be right. Her legs can't look like that. It must have been a reflection. Hang on. Ragnar. Interesting. Let me actually look at the design of the wolves in general. So they used a lot of sharp angles and but see, then they change how the characters look from the wolves. Interesting. I hit yellow. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a drink. I'm thirsty. Okay, I'd be back. Okay. So that's the interesting thing about their wolf forms is they're made up of very soft shapes. Ah! Ah! iPad falling. Uh-oh. Why can't I move? There we go. Ah, blasted cable. The cable does not like me. Oh, the cable really doesn't like me. There it goes. I said I wanted my eraser taken, I bet. Oh man, I was hoping I could use that. Okay. Idea. Ah! This is why you don't do things. Okay, I forget. How do you... Is it 3-finger? No. Nope. 2-finger? Nope. 4-finger? Oh, nope. That's definitely not it. I forget what the gesture was. Gesture controls. Here we go. There we go. Full screen. Ah, 4-finger tap. Got it. Go. Ah, no. Alright, come here, pencil. Where you at? Okay. And now what we do is we'll go over here and canvas reference image. Import image. Import image. Why? There, freaking weirdo. Alright. Cool, so now I got my notes. Ha! I figured it out. Is smart. And I can zoom all the way in! Okay. Let's get a sketch pencil up. Gotta think about like pose I want to do. Ooh, maybe someone hopping over a log. The only problem is I'm gonna have to figure out how anatomically that works. Okay, so if they're swinging out like this, right? this. That looks horribly inaccurate. Maybe they're moving forward? No, that doesn't look right. Maybe they're using both there. Swinging up. No, I said eraser! No, because that doesn't work in... No, because, like... It can't be parallel like that. Oh no, I want to keep that actually. Man, I really need to get a new cable or some sort of way of fixing this problem. Because I can't use the old, like... Ooh, well, no, because that's... Trying to think of a way to do that. Because the problem is I need an HDMI to USB-C thing. Maybe I should buy like a converter or like a dock. Okay, let me look up some references. Maybe I need like a reference of somebody hopping over a log. Just so I can wrap my head around how the body's gonna move. Because, like, you can't, like, it's not how that works. That's kind of cool. Someone did an anatomy study, but with My Hero Academia characters, and it's kind of neat. Anyway, better get to figuring this out. This doesn't help me at all. Ooh, maybe having one leg out would be good. So like have one here, one back here. Have one arm right here. Other one right here. Something like that. Nah. Here we go. That's a good rough. Okay. Something like this. Let's see. The line of gesture is not that, but let's see. Thanks, breakdancing. Okay. Well, the problem is that's not quite what I need. Cause like, yeah, no, cause then how's he gonna land, right? Looks more like a pose than actual action. Hey there, AI. How's it going? Okay. Let me search. Oh no, did I not print out the... I didn't! Ah! I don't have my wolf notes. Sad face. Okay, I'll just hide all that. And I'll bring these up. Okay. Hey Mario, how's it going, dude? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of you. I don't know what's up with my throat lately, but I can't, like, there's a lot of, like, mucus and stuff, and I don't know if it's allergies or what, but, like, I am dying. Okay, so, let's see, we already noticed that it uses an L-bean type shape, so, let me go ahead. Use that. That. Maybe do that. How do dogs sit? So if that's the through line, we can have the tail go like that. Or maybe have the tail wrap around here. Maybe get yourself checked out? Yeah, I probably should. Probably won't, though. Just because I'm a masochist and can't freaking go to the doctor because I'm just like, I don't need it. Even though I probably should. I feel like it's too thick. Or maybe... No, you know what? I think I'm thinking of horses that do that. I don't think dogs do... Well, I guess they do kind of do that, but I don't think they do. I feel like a dog does this number. Their paws are like that. Can you tell I don't draw dogs normally? Okay, then from behind... I might have to fix his arm. That, or what I could do... Fucking... Okay. Dunk. Where's my wolves? Where's my woofs? Okay, so... From behind, they're kind of more shaggy, right? Okay, let's not tighten up too much just yet. Okay, there's multiple shags, so let's... And the body just flows into that, which is the tail. Which really only needs, like, not that many thingy-doos. I'm drawing. I'm doing I'm doing some homework for my character design class. So basically, what we have to do is, jeez, we have to sit here and take 3 shows, study the character sheets, and then try and replicate that style, but using drawing a character that would fit into that world. And so what I'm doing here is I'm taking Wolfwalkers, and I've kind of had to study a lot of their stuff, but basically just taking Wolfwalkers, studying it, and then we're going to try and make our own character of it. We'll see how it goes. It might be awful. It might not. I'm not expecting anything. Okay, so I kind of need to move his head up a little bit. Let me... Actually, you know what? There. Just move him up a little smidge. Okay. So, in regards to Robin's character, granted these are all females, I'm going to draw a male, so probably should have figured that beforehand. Oh well. I mean, I guess I could do female. Don't really need to have necessarily. Okay, so we got the skeleton. Okay, well, if I want to have a towny girl, Messing with a woof. Let's see. So be that. Hang on, I need a different color because I can't see squat. Down to about 50. Please tell me I'm not drawing on the same layer. Okay, cool. Bad had a heart attack. This is so weird to do because, like, Like, my brain's automatically like, okay, wait, hold up, I need to do this anatomically correct. And I'm like, no, don't, that's the point. It's like, wait, hold up. The point isn't to make it anatomically correct. The point is to, like, sit there and use shape language. And I'm like, oh gosh, my brain. Their arms taper off. That. Then don't they do like a sloping thing with their arms? Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's kind of like, why can't I move? There we go. It's kind of like this. Where their fingers, kind of like that. Then they have a definitive spot for their thumb. Okay, but even her townie uniform, she doesn't... Oh. Oh, looks like it does. Okay, so... So it looks like her... This actually goes up a bit. This comes down. Please tell me I didn't put that on the right. Okay. Okay, that's more of a arch like that. And then do her arms still... No, it doesn't look like they have the same definition as this one. Oh no, they're just noodles. Noodle arms! Sweet! I love me some noodle arms. Because that means I can just do this. Okay. Let me actually try now. Cause oh man. Just thickums! Get rid of that curve there. I think that's way too long of an arm. Maybe I need to move him closer? Perhaps? Doop. It's better, but like... Now she's got a bit of a problem with her, everything else. Ah, no! I did it! No! Okay, their arms are a little bit thicker than that. That's better. That adds a little bit more 3D to the form there with the arm. When she's facing sideways, how do they portray her arm or her hands? Those are fists. Is every kid like that? Hang on, I need to look and see. Oh. Granted, I don't know how they draw their trees, so I'll have to figure that out in a bit. How much battery life do I have left? Doof, 39. Okay, it's enough. Oh boy. Oh, don't tell me. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Hang it. Doggone it. I hate that I do that. I meant to erase this bit. I don't know if I like that. That looks weird. Okay, I feel like maybe we can meet halfway in the middle here. It still looks weird. Why does that still look weird? Maybe the other half in the middle? Oh yeah, I wonder what you guys see. Oh, that's what you guys see. Interesting. So you don't get to see any like the reference or anything. That's neat. Maybe it's the other hand I'm having a problem with. Because it's supposed to taper off into or this shape. Maybe go from there to there. Does that look better? Let's try that out. That's better. Alright, now for the scary part. I never like doing faces. Alright, guys, I think I've got to let the... Alright, I think I got to let my iPad charge for a bit, so I think it's time we call it here. So, thank you guys for watching, and